Hey there, Andrew here. I love to be entertained, but I have no patience. So I give every new show I watch only one episode to hook me. Welcome to Debut Review. Cowboy Bebop. The live action version. A live action adaptation of a beloved anime show. Hasn't had the best track record, but I'm of the belief that when at first you don't succeed, try again. And if on the 75th time you don't succeed, yeah, I mean, it's up to you. You could try again, or you could try something else. But there are many people I know who are just tired of being disappointed by bad adaptations of properties they love. Adaptation in whatever other medium. And that's understandable. Me, I feel like, well, if we're learning from what didn't work the first time, maybe we'll get it eventually. Are there any good live action adaptations of anime? I hear the Rurouni Kenshin movies are really, really good. I haven't seen them, so I dunno. But, Cowboy Bebop. Show description reads, long on style and perpetually short on cash. Bounty hunters Spike, Jet, and Faye trawl the solar system looking for jobs, but can they outrun Spike's past? No, they can't. Spoilers. I mean, if they could, it wouldn't be much of a show. So, hang on a second. Because my TV just darkened and I can't read it. What's the show poster look like? Oh, the show poster is Eisen with glowing blue eyes. Kind of looking up at something. It's not even, I mean, that could be a good concept for a poster, I suppose. It's a cute, fluffy dog with glowing blue eyes. But again, it's another one of these clearly, weirdly cropped out of context, just some frame of the show somewhere. I don't get, why do you do this? Oh, hey, Hellbound. That might be fun. There's another crap show poster. It's a gray face flanked by two more faces? Is it like Mount Rushmore? Is it like three busts carved into the side of a mountain? It's kind of glowy red on the bottom. Your show posters are terrible. Terrible! Netflix, you should feel bad. Oh well, back to Cowboy Bebop. If my remote would, maybe if with my left hand. Oh, it works when I hit it with my left hand. Okay. It's a picture of a dog. How do you screw that up? My understanding is Netflix uses some algorithmic magic to figure out what would most appeal to you. Does it work for you all? Because it doesn't work for me all. Because nearly every show poster I look at and go, what am I even looking at? Just use the goddamn show poster, Netflix! Why is this hard? Stop using out of context frames from the middle of some random episode and then cropping it into poster format. It doesn't work. Stop it. Okay. I'm okay. I can get past the stupid Netflix show posters. I should probably take a picture of those with my camera, with my phone camera. My phone has a camera. Pretty awesome. So you know what the hell I'm talking about. I don't like Cowboy Bebop. I don't dislike Cowboy Bebop. I mean the show from the late 90s. But I don't like it. Never really did. Again, I want to be clear. I don't not like it. I just was never that into it. I like the music. I like a lot of the. I like the character design. The animation's pretty good. I love the environmental detail and the general look of the world that it or the galaxy that it exists in. That's all really nice. As an adventure show, your characters try to do things and shenanigans and and it's fine. What really turned me off of the show, or rather, didn't turn me off of the show. I've seen about half of it. I've always thought it's fine. The reason it never really worked for me is the characters. I just don't care about any of the characters. Spike and Jet, they're fine. They're cool, but being cool, I need a little bit more than just they're cool. They're kind of badass, and they are. It's not enough for me. I know, greedy. Ed can go jump in a lake. I don't like Ed. Ed is annoying. So Ed has not been any of the promotional material for the live action. So maybe it is blissfully Ed free. Eisen is a dog, so yeah, dog's cute. Dog's fine. One problem I had with the show was not Faye, but Spike and Jet's reactions to Faye. Faye betrays their trust, double crosses them, stabs them in the back, figuratively. At least I don't recall an episode where she actually stabs anybody. That's just how she do. Which, fine. What bothered me is Spike and Jet always act surprised. Oh, they betrayed us! Again! It's like, yeah. That's how she do. She will always betray you every single time. If it comes down to her and you, she's going to pick her every single time. She always does that. Stop working with her. Stop it. Netflix, stop it with this show poster horseshit. Spike and Jet, stop working with Faye. Find someone else. Anyone else. Someone who ideally doesn't consistently betray you. It's predictable. You're a dumbass. You're both stupid. And I don't like you. I keep ending all, the various episodes going, come on! And you don't want to end going, come on. At least I don't. Now, will that be a problem with the Cowboy Bebop live action show? Who the hell knows? Because I'm going to be watching the first episode here, and even if Faye betrays them, I'm going to guess this is not a continuation of the... Didn't Spike die? It's not a continuation of the show, but just a reimagining of it. So, if she betrays him at the end of episode 1, well, that's where they learn that she cannot be trusted. So, but I did see in one of the trailers I saw that there was like 2, maybe 3 separate scenes where Spike is like, oh, let me kill her. Please, let me kill her. I'm guessing because she betrayed them? I mean... So, I'm going to guess that's going to be an issue. Probably no need to actually shoot her, but you could just, stop working with her. You don't have to work with her. At least I don't recall there being a plot reason where they were, like, they had to. It's like, it's a galaxy's a big place. Find someone else. There's lots of people. There's lots of people on this planet. I'm sure there's plenty more out there somewhere. Find anyone else. Okay, all right. Let's bebop some cowboys. try again, I guess. Because this sucked. And it sucked for 47 minutes. Plus a few minutes of credits. I like Faye, though. Faye's funny. Good job, actor person who plays Faye. Although I never disliked Faye specifically. I just got really annoyed with... I already talked about this. So, Netflix. I had you all wrong. I had assumed, based on nothing other than the... Did my camera crash? What's going on here? Recovering data, please wait. What data are you recovering? All right. What the fuck? Okay, don't know what happened there. I guess my camera crashed or hit a bad sector in my memory card. I don't know. So I didn't like it. I thought it was bad. And I don't want to watch any more of it. Luckily, I don't have to. I went into this assuming that this was a, big budget, like Netflix was throwing money out this. I don't know why I thought that. Probably because it's Cowboy Bebop. If you're going to do the live-action version of Cowboy Bebop, one of the most beloved animes of all times, I figured you'd be throwing money at it. I mean, who's like, all right, we've got the rights to do a live-action version of Cowboy Bebop. We're going to do it on the cheap. No. Who would do that? Netflix, apparently, because this is cheap as hell. It looks awful. I was stunned. It's really, really bad. It's not as bad as, like, papier-mâché sets. It's better than that. I mean, that's not why I dislike the show, because it's cheap-looking, and it is. The effects are bad. The sets are bad. Everything looks really cheap. That's a shame. That doesn't make a bad show. What makes a bad show is really bad writing and not impressed. Sad Clown A Go-Go is the name of episode 8. Fun. This, John Cho and whatever the actor's name who plays Jet and are both fine actors. They've got charisma to spare, great screen presence, but oh man, the dialogue they're given. Oh boy. Faye is just, I don't know the actor, but she's very funny. Even though her dialogue isn't great either, it's just a lot of swearing. But the actor made it pretty fun. I enjoyed her performance. She's also only in like 5 minutes of the show, so. Wow. I was expecting to kind of come out of this the same way I came out of the original show, going, yeah, it's alright. No, it's not alright. It's bad. It's bad. It's just bad. It's not that there's nothing worth watching. There's some individual beats that are fun in the various action sequences. I don't feel it's staged very well, like as a whole. There are a lot of moments where they establish the geography of the space, where people are in relation to others, which is good. And then they get in a gunfight. And it's like, focus on these people shooting. Focus on these people shooting. It's like, okay, I understand the layout of the space. I understand where everyone is in relation to each other. How come no one is hitting anyone? I mean, even the no one's hitting anybody. It's weird, and not in that action movie. Oh, bad guys can't hit the broadside of a barn. Oh, I'm sliding across a bar countertop, so you can't hit me. I'm doing back handsprings. No one can hit anyone in the middle of a back handspring. When I grow up and make movies for a living, I'm going to have someone do a back handspring and get shot right in the middle of the back handspring. Subverted expectations. Yeah. There are individual moments which there are some things that I thought were really well done. There's a shootout in a casino in the beginning of the show, and one guy's like holding on to the lever on a slot machine, and I thought, oh, what we're gonna do is he's gonna get a 777. Oh, I won! Ah! And then because they blew a hole in the wall of spaceship, gets sucked outside. I'm like, oh, that's going to be lame. But no, he just pulls the arm and is trying to hang on, and then he gets blown out of the room. And then later, the wheels are spinning, and it hits 777, and it jackpots, and it spits money all over the place, which start pelting our heroes with coins. And they're holding on for dear life. I'm like, okay, that's pretty clever. I like that. There are a lot of individual moments that work, but when you put them all together in that order and the way they're shot, there's a lot of problems. There are a lot of movements that are unclear, where a person will hide behind an object, and then, Spike is hiding behind a table, and they look behind the table, he's gone, and then he jumps from somewhere? Okay, it doesn't work when you do it like that because he cheated. Well, the camera wasn't pointed at me, so I can go anywhere. You have to show us the magic trick, because otherwise it looks like you're just cheating. It doesn't work that way, you see. It's he slipped through a trapdoor, or he did something. No. He goes behind a table and they look, and he just jumps from somewhere off screen. I don't know. The biggest problem for me is just the writing. It is really painfully bad. Yeah. The actors are all, our main cast are doing a fine job. No problem there. But, yeah, I don't like it, and I don't want to watch anymore.